Welcome back to another episode of CWC Connecting with Creatives. I am your host, Jay Britton, and on today's episode, we're going to talk about stop making podcasting hard. It's truly not hard. And the reason why I say that is I've been able to help other podcasts grow. I've been able to make literally thousands of dollars from affiliate deals. I've been able to help coach entrepreneurs, executives, leaders into creating a successful podcast. It's not that hard. But here's the thing, you have to get over. This is the number one thing that you have to get over, and it's just starting. I know it's easier said than done, but it's super simple, and you're gonna look back and think, why didn't I do this several years ago? Right? Why didn't I document the journey? So I love podcasting because it's a cheat code that you can actually document your experience, what you're going through professionally, personally sometimes too. You gotta let people in so they can know, like, and trust you, right? Like that's how you start to carve out your tribe and what you are known for as far as like your personal brand and what you want to present to the people that are looking and searching for your expertise, your leadership, your thought process. So it's truly not that hard. So today's episode is all about encouraging you. I was just speaking to, my brother literally just a few minutes ago, and we were just talking about development, like professional, emotional development with ourselves. And I told him 8 years ago, I wish I would have made certain decisions 8 years ago. To be quite transparent, I was just like, hey, I need to get serious about my relationship with my significant other. And I told him I wish I would have locked in sooner because of what my wife, what she is to me, right? Because in the benefits I got from having the accountability, being a leader, how I've been able to grow as a man, as a father, but it started just by committing. And once I committed to the process, I found myself growing and developing, and now she sees me in a different light. She sees the growth, she sees the development, she sees the commitment, she sees the dedication. I know this episode is different from the other ones, but I just wanted to let you guys know that, I'm a human and we all develop at different levels and at different rates. But the point of this episode is to encourage you just to start, because where you are now is not where you're going to be in the future. What you're called to do now is something great, but you have to start. You're not gonna start like being proficient with your messaging, your tone, your podcast structure, the quality of it, the sound of it. Is sometimes it's gonna look janky. But when you look back on it, how much you've grown, you're gonna appreciate you starting when you started. So this episode is all about starting. Stop trying to be fancy. Like, you'll get there. Honestly, nobody will even see your stuff. Nobody, when people start to really catch on to who you are and what you do, by that time you probably it's gonna be your 100th episode. Like, it's gonna take some time. So don't worry about being seen. Just start and get your reps in. The more reps you can get, the more you're a student of your lane and how to start your podcast and be consistent with it and find out what works for you, the better you're gonna get at it. The better you can serve yourself, you can serve your community, and you can give value in a real way, in a consistent way, and people depend on that. So my whole purpose of this episode is just to encourage you to start, stop trying to be fancy. It's not going to be perfect. Eventually, over time, you're going to be good. You're going to be great. Honestly, it's going to take you probably about 50 to 100 reps of shooting a podcast, uploading, and going through whatever process you have to go to. Some might see success out the gate, but that's not for everybody, right? There's a lot that goes into this, but at the same time, it's simple, right? So you need to get your podcasting muscle up. You need to get it up. All right. That's it. And if you guys need help, if you guys need guidance, if you guys need coaching, make sure you hit me up. Hit the link In the description is going to be some form of application to see if we're a good fit. I want to be able to provide you guys value. I want to respect your time. So make sure you apply. All right. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.